Here, going to give you just a quick little walkthrough of getting the cow level and doing the Diablo anniversary event in game. Now, in my opinion, I think it's kind of cool because they did do a crossover with all the Blizzard games, but I felt like the event was just a little bit lackluster in its rewards, but then again, it's something which is better than nothing, so that's good for me. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get the treasure goblins. Now, the treasure goblins do spawn all over Broken Isles outdoors. It does spawn in dungeons and also the sewers, which in my opinion, if you're farming this because you want to get the items off the treasure goblin, this is going to be the best place to do it. Also, tread with caution. It's always good to bring a group and just make sure when the sewer guards are off duty that you do have your bodyguard. Otherwise, you are going to get riggedy wrecked like I did earlier, which I'm not going to show you guys that video because it's awful. So once the treasure goblin spawns, the important thing to note is it will try to cast an escape portal. To my knowledge, we have tried fearing, stunning, doing everything imaginable to try to get it where it doesn't cast, and I think it's just the more damage you do to the goblin, the less opportunity it has to spawn. I know that we did try all the different stuns available and it just didn't seem to work out. So while hanging out down here, I did happen to luck out and I found where they had previously killed the the treasure goblin was able to get the portal. Now, when you kill the treasure goblin, it'll spawn a portal. That portal will take you to the cow level where you kill the ads, spawn the cow king, and the cow king will drop transmog items. He drops a couple different items that are of no use, but the toy, which is the guitar, is a Diablo only. You will also get a feat of strength for completing this. Although my feat of strength was bugged, I didn't actually get the achievement till the next day, and I didn't right click to learn the guitar, yet it gave me the guitar in my toy box anyway, so that was a little bit strange. Also, be aware that Dalaran Sewers, with the amount of people doing this event, as it is open until January 9th, the Dalaran Sewers was super buggy. Phased me in and out at times. It wouldn't let me have a bodyguard. Told me I had a bodyguard, then I would step out and I would get killed. So just be aware that there's some phasing issues and it is a little bit buggy with the mass amount of people. So as you see, the Cow King, people had already been killing the Tauren ads, so he was already there. Now, a lot of people are under the impression that you can actually loot him once a day, but that's actually inaccurate according to Blizzard. It's only one time, so you have to hope that you get the item from it that one time. You can farm this on several alts, and you can be level 100 to be able to do this. You don't have to be max level. So feel free to go in, get your loots. It's pretty cool to be able to just come in here and kind of see it, and it's a secret cow level, so who doesn't love that? Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to make one of the things that you do is you farm to get the scrolls. You have to have 10 scrolls, and then you can combine it to get a portal to town, which doesn't really help you because you'll find out later that it does actually share the Hearthstone cooldown. So once you have collected all the scroll of town portals from the goblins and the blank diabolic tome, you can then right click and it will actually turn it into your Tome of the Town portal. So this adds the toy to your toy box, does return you to your hearth. Kind of cool because you could save a Hearthstone bag space by deleting it, I guess. But it will port you to wherever your hearth is set to. So I'm thinking it's pretty cool because it's got a 15-minute cooldown. I'd like to test to find out if that 15-minute cooldown is shared, just because I'm not 100% sure. So let me hearth real quick and let me find out if it is shared. So this is pretty cool. It didn't take me that long to farm the goblins. The only problem with the goblins is if people don't know what they're doing, you have to kill it relatively quickly because once it casts the escape portal, it actually disappears. So it did take me a little bit longer because people didn't seem to understand the concept of that, and it actually kept despawning. So this town portal does add the toy to your toy box, which is pretty neat. And like I said, you have an opportunity for transmog items to drop from the Cow King, which is pretty cool. So let me know if you guys have any questions on this video. This is just a really quick guide to help anybody out who didn't understand what was going on. So now I'm going to add... So it looks like it does share the cooldown with the Hearthstone, which is kind of crappy. Kind of defeats the purpose, but I mean, cool, I guess. I don't really see the point, to be perfectly honest with you. But, I mean, what do I know? So, cool, that's here. And then, of course, you have this one if you have extras, this does not look like it shares the cooldown, which is pretty neat. So go in and get your stuff. If you need a 28 slot bag and your 12 string guitar, which basically just makes it where you have music notes over your head. So that's it for this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you're new to PWNCAST, make sure you subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all your World of Warcraft news and guides. I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.